Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding out you've lost everything financially. No savings, no investments, no emergency fund. Just you, your skills, and whatever is left in your bank account. Welcome to ClearBudget, where we make saving simple and show you practical steps to build financial freedom, one step at a time. I'm sure imagining losing everything you ever worked for sounds scary, right? But if I had to start over from zero in 2026, I wouldn't panic. In fact, I'd follow a simple plan that could get me back on track faster than most people think. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that plan looks like. Because the truth is, millions of people have had to start over at some point in their lives. Some lost jobs, some faced unexpected expenses, some got scammed, others made financial mistakes that cost them years of progress. But starting over doesn't mean you're finished. Sometimes it's the beginning of a smarter financial journey. The first thing I do is stop focusing on what I lost. And it all starts with one important mindset shift. Most people believe money is their greatest asset. It's not. Your greatest asset is your ability to earn. Money can disappear overnight. Skills don't. If I still have my knowledge, experience, creativity, and access to the internet, I still have the tools needed to rebuild. That's why my first focus wouldn't be replacing lost money. It would be rebuilding income. And this mindset shift is incredibly important. Many people spend weeks feeling discouraged because they're focused on what they've lost. But every hour spent looking backward is an hour not spent building forward. The fastest way to recover financially isn't obsessing over yesterday's mistakes. It's creating opportunities for tomorrow. This would become my number one priority. Not investing, not saving. Income. Because you can't build financial stability without cash flow. In 2026, there are more opportunities than ever. Freelancing, video editing, virtual assistants, content creation, selling digital products, remote work. And one of the biggest advantages today is AI. Instead of spending months learning a skill, I'd use AI tools to learn faster, improve my work, and become more productive. The people who learn how to use AI effectively will have a huge advantage over those who ignore it. Not because AI replaces people, but because it amplifies what capable people can do. The goal isn't becoming rich overnight. The goal is creating multiple streams of cash flow. Even an extra $100 or $200 a month can completely change your situation when you're starting from zero. Think about it. An extra few $100s each month could help you pay off debt, build savings, invest, or simply reduce financial stress. And once you have one income stream working, you can focus on building another. Over time, those small streams can become a powerful financial foundation. At the same time, I'd take a hard look at my spending. Not because cutting expenses will make me wealthy, but because every dollar saved gives me more flexibility while rebuilding. I'd review my subscriptions, my entertainment spending, my impulse purchases. Then I'd ask myself one simple question. Does this expense help me move closer to my goals or further away from them? The purpose isn't to stop enjoying life. The purpose is to make sure my money is supporting the future I want to build. Small spending habits may seem harmless, but over months and years, they can have a huge impact on your financial progress. Financial recovery isn't only about making more money. It's also about keeping more of what you earn. After income becomes consistent, my next goal would be building an emergency fund. This comes before serious investing. Why? Because life happens. Unexpected bills, car repairs, medical expenses. Without savings, every emergency becomes a financial disaster. My first target would be $1,000. Not because it's magical, but because it creates breathing room and stability. And breathing room creates confidence, while stability gives you room to think long-term. When you have emergency savings, you stop making decisions out of fear. You don't need to rely on debt every time something unexpected happens. You gain confidence because you know you're prepared for life's surprises. Next, I'd build systems, because successful finances aren't built on motivation, they're built on habits. Every paycheck would be divided automatically. Some for bills, some for savings, some for future investments. I'd use budgeting apps and financial tracking tools to monitor where my money goes. The simpler the system, the easier it becomes to stay consistent. And good financial habits are built through systems, not motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Systems stay. That's why successful people don't rely on remembering to save money every month. They automate it. They remove as many decisions as possible. Because consistency beats intensity every single time. Only after building income, savings, and systems would I focus heavily on investing. And I wouldn't try to predict the market. I wouldn't chase trends. I wouldn't look for shortcuts. I'd simply invest consistently over time. Because wealth isn't usually built through one lucky decision. It's built through hundreds of disciplined decisions repeated for years. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is thinking they need a lot of money to start investing. You don't. The habit matters more than the amount. Even small investments can grow significantly when given enough time and consistency. The goal isn't to get rich next month. The goal is to build wealth over the next decade. So if I had to start my finances from zero in 2026, that's exactly what I'd do. Focus on income, control spending, build an emergency fund, create systems, and invest consistently. Nothing flashy, nothing complicated, just a process that works. And remember this, the money may be gone, but your ability to earn isn't. Your skills aren't. Your experience isn't. And that's why rebuilding is often faster than people expect. Many people underestimate how powerful consistent action can be. Small improvements repeated every day can completely transform your financial situation over time. Keep moving forward. Stay consistent. Because you can build faster than you think. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to ClearBudget for more practical finance content, and let me know in the comments. If you had to start from zero today, what would be the very first thing you'd do? I'd love to hear your answers, and who knows, you might inspire someone else who's trying to rebuild their financial future.